We're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So UAB's offense takes the field for the first time today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Blazers in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And I absolutely love the option, but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll go to the ground. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one. Turning it on! They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Perfect timing to call that pass play. It's 3rd and short down here in the red zone. Everybody in the stadium expecting you to run the football, and if you don't get it, maybe you kick a field goal, maybe you go for it on 4th. You don't have to worry about that now. Because of the pass completion, it's 1st and goal.
And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Back to pass, it's Burton. Shoots it to the left. Got him, and nobody's close. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Blazers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Blazers want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Touchdown, UAB! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Scanning the field, it's Woodson. Safe completion on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open spaces. The 20. Touchdown, Navy! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. right down the middle. All by himself. They finally make the stop, but what a way to end this first quarter after that fantastic play. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the move, it's Meadows. There he goes. He's at the slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the wide receiver. Here comes the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hutchison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
On the run, it's Collins. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Blazers racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Burton.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot.
Brings him to the open. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Quarterbacks get all the credit, rightfully so. They're the guys taking the snap every play. But my goodness, that dude could have run a 40-yard dash back there in the pocket before he had to throw a strike for a completion.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Back to pass. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision making.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Burton. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Burton. Quickly to the tight end. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. And the Blazers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. The Blazers will punt it away on fourth down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. All the way back to the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. On the option. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Navy quick to the line. On the option. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Woodson. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Gets the back moving. They'll try the outside to the left. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Fires to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just going to keep it after the snap. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lost one deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And that's a really good play. That's a bomb. That's thrown way down the field. A lot of time for me to do what? Get a little bit handsy, get my hands, force a PI. Stayed calm, did a nice job staying the course, got his hand on the football for the deflection.
He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half.
Number 99 on the field goal.
The official says no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis.
And the Blazers will boot it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the field.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Looking for space. It's Leonard. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Navy will have to punt it away.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. From the gun, give on the inside. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Blazers want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun to give to the back. Look out, he's got room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
At the 40-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Burton. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. looking to throw on third. Trying to beat the D deep. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for space. It's Leonard. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, they're after him. Still on his feet at the 25. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
That's what I love about dime personnel packages, especially on third down, is one, you've got faster guys out there to cover these receivers and these targets, but two, you can rally to the quarterback if he takes off. And yeah, he was able to get a couple yards, but you're not letting him go to the house, and now you're setting up fourth down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Okay. To throw, it's Burton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Makes the catch. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And they've regained the lead. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And Navy will go back on the attack. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Turning it on. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air, it's Woodson. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Creates a little room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they were going to stop the running game, it wasn't just running backs, but this guy also very dangerous when he takes off and goes.
Jesse, you know what? Even if a defense knows that about the opposing quarterback, there's something demoralizing about giving up a QB run.
Well, it's tough because this guy is so athletic. He makes a lot of defenses feel pretty bad about themselves.
Pass interference, defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Bring in the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Sullivan. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on second down. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Navy! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Beebe. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker, and he's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
And the Blazers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Using his legs, it's Meadows. A solid run there to create a little... He's marked down at the 15. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Burton. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. With that last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Grabbed in the middle. It's Collins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Blazers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're playing the football, believing your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
Under fire. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that fourth down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by one possession.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Rides to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. That's caught. It's Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. They move on top here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Navy offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Creates a little space. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
On the option. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. It won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. He's going to take off. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
You just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Leonard. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Looking for room. It's Leonard. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and...
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. Give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
But they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Burton. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. One more play to pad the stats. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses.